greatest of all time.
On paper, this round of 16 clash looks like one of the most one-sided matchups of the tournament. Argentina arrive as the FIFA World #1 team and the defending World Cup champions, while Egypt have already made history by reaching this stage for the first time after winning their first ever World Cup knockout match. That's an incredible achievement on its own, but now they face their biggest challenge yet. The easy prediction is to back Argentina without thinking twice. They've been here before, they know how to handle pressure, and they have experience all over the pitch. But World Cups have a habit of proving that expectations don't always become reality. Every knockout game starts at 0-0, and one good performance can completely change the story. Argentina learned that lesson in the previous round. Their match against Cape Verde was far from comfortable. Instead of dominating from start to finish, they found themselves dealing with a well-organized team that refused to give them space. Cape Verde stayed disciplined, forced mistakes, and pushed the defending champions much harder than many people expected. Argentina eventually found a way through in extra time. But it wasn't the easy victory that most fans had predicted. That's exactly the kind of match Egypt's coaching staff will have studied.
He transcends time! His 200th cap! His 6th World Cup! Another majestic...
They'll have seen moments where Argentina looked vulnerable and areas where quick attacking moves caused problems. If Egypt can stay compact, defend with discipline, and attack with confidence when opportunities appear, they'll believe they can make this game competitive. But every plan becomes much more difficult when one player can completely change the match in a single moment. That's the challenge every opponent faces when Lionel Messi is on the field. Messi has been playing like a man determined to leave another unforgettable mark on World Cup history. He already has 7 goals in the tournament, even though the quality of the chances he's received would normally suggest fewer. That's what separates the very best from everyone else. He doesn't always need the perfect opportunity. Give him a small opening, 1 second of space, or one mistake from the defense, and he has the ability to turn it into a goal. That's why preparing for Argentina is never just about preparing for their system. You can analyze their tactics, study their passing patterns, and work on defensive shape all week long. None of that guarantees you'll stop Messi when he decides to produce something special. His creativity, vision, and finishing make him one of the most dangerous players ever to play the game. Argentina know exactly what's at stake. They'll want to settle this match inside 90 minutes and avoid another exhausting trip into extra time. With every round becoming more important, conserving energy could be just as valuable as securing the victory itself. Messi already has 20 FIFA World Cup goals in 30 appearances, and once again, he'll be the biggest name on the pitch. If he delivers another match-winning performance, Argentina will take another step toward defending their World Cup crown. But if Egypt can frustrate him and stick to their game plan, we could be in for one of the biggest surprises of the tournament. If Argentina want to control this match, everything starts in midfield. That's where they've looked strongest throughout the tournament, and it's the area where they can slowly take the game away from Egypt. The trio of Enzo Fernandez, Alexis Mac Allister, and Rodrigo de Paul has been outstanding at keeping possession and dictating the tempo. They're comfortable under pressure, they move the ball quickly, and they rarely force risky passes. Instead, they patiently wait for the right opening before increasing the pace. That's one of the biggest reasons Argentina have been so difficult to break down throughout this World Cup. Don't be surprised if Argentina finish this match with close to 2/3 of the possession. That's exactly how they like to play. They want long spells on the ball, forcing opponents to defend for extended periods while limiting counter-attacking opportunities. Every completed pass puts a little more pressure on the defense, and eventually those small gaps begin to appear. Once those spaces open up, everyone knows where Argentina will look first. Lionel Messi. Whether he drops deeper to receive the ball or drifts into pockets of space around the penalty area, his teammates are constantly searching for him. The danger isn't just his finishing. Messi has the vision to spot passes that most players wouldn't even attempt, making him just as dangerous as a creator as he is as a goal scorer. Argentina also have another advantage that often gets overlooked: experience. Knockout football is different from the group stage. One mistake can end your tournament, and knowing how to handle those moments is incredibly valuable. This squad has already been through high-pressure matches, extra time, and penalty shootouts on the biggest stage. That experience could become crucial if this game stays close late into the second half.
What happened today is a history for us as Egyptian. it seems to the other teams is okay, it's fine. You see a lot of teams win the games, but for us as the Egyptian, is like...
Of course, Egypt won't arrive expecting to simply defend for 90 minutes. They've earned their place in the round of 16 by staying organized, working hard as a team, and making life difficult for every opponent they've faced. They're still unbeaten in this World Cup, and that alone should give them plenty of confidence heading into this challenge. Manager Hassam Hassan has built a side that understands its strengths. Egypt are expected to line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation, with 2 holding midfielders protecting the back 4. Their job isn't only to win tackles, it's to close passing lanes, keep the defensive shape compact, and stop Argentina from playing through the middle. One area will be especially important: the space just outside the penalty box. That's where many of football's most dangerous attacks begin. If Egypt allow Messi to receive the ball there with time to turn, they'll be asking for trouble. Expect their midfield to stay tight and disciplined, trying to force Argentina into wider areas instead of letting them attack centrally. That doesn't mean Egypt will stop attacking altogether. Quite the opposite. Whenever they recover possession, they'll look for quick outlets and try to move the ball forward before Argentina can reset defensively. Their best chances are likely to come when they transition quickly from defense into attack. Another key factor could be the opening goal. Argentina are at their best when they score first because it allows them to dictate the rhythm of the game. They can slow the tempo, control possession, and force opponents to chase the match. Egypt, meanwhile, have generally found it much harder to recover after falling behind. That's why the first breakthrough could completely change the tactical battle. Keep an eye on the midfield battle as well. Players like Marwan Ataya and Hamdi Fathi could have one of the toughest assignments of the tournament. They'll need to track runners, stay compact, and make sure Messi never has enough room to operate between the lines. If they succeed, Egypt will give themselves a genuine chance of keeping the game alive deep into the second half. There's another fascinating storyline heading into this match: the battle between Lionel Messi and Mohamed Salah, 2 of the biggest stars of modern football, 2 players capable of deciding games on their own, and 2 leaders carrying the hopes of their nations. While Salah is known around the world for cutting inside from the right and finishing with his left foot, he's shown another side of his game during this tournament. He's been Egypt's main creative force, consistently creating opportunities for teammates and linking attacks together. His ability to combine vision, movement, and quick decision-making has made him just as dangerous as a playmaker as he is as a scorer. If Egypt are going to produce an upset, Salah will almost certainly be at the center of everything they do. And if Argentina want to avoid any late drama, they'll need to make sure he has as little influence on the match as possible. While Argentina are expected to dominate possession, Egypt's biggest weapon could be what happens after they win the ball back. Instead of building slowly, they'll likely look to attack within just a few seconds, catching Argentina before they have time to recover their defensive shape. Quick transitions could be Egypt's best route to goal. The moment possession changes hands, look for players like Imam Ashur to move the ball forward immediately. Rather than playing sideways, Egypt will want direct passes into space, allowing Mohamed Salah and Zizou to run at defenders with pace. If Argentina push their fullbacks high up the field, those channels could become Egypt's biggest opportunity to launch dangerous counterattacks. Now let's look at Argentina's expected starting 11. Emiliano Martinez should once again start between the posts. His composure in high-pressure situations has been a huge asset for Argentina, and his confidence spreads throughout the entire back line. At left back, Nicolás Tagliafico is expected to come into the starting lineup after Facundo Medina picked up an injury in the previous match and remains a doubt for this round of 16 clash. In central defense, Lisandro Martinez and Cristian Romero are expected to continue their partnership. Lisandro delivered one of his strongest performances of the tournament in the last round, making important defensive interventions while also contributing in attack. Romero's physical presence and leadership give Argentina another layer of security whenever the game becomes more physical. Nahuel Molina is expected to keep his place at right back, providing width going forward while also helping deal with Egypt's pace on the counter. The midfield almost picks itself. Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, and Rodrigo de Paul have developed an excellent understanding throughout the tournament. Enzo controls the rhythm, McAllister connects defense with attack, and DePaul brings relentless energy on both sides of the ball. His willingness to press, recover possession, and cover space often allows Messi to stay higher up the pitch and focus on creating chances. Further forward, Thiago Almada is expected to start on the left, giving Argentina another creative option in the final third. Up front, Lautaro Martinez remains the most likely choice to lead the attack, although Julian Alvarez continues to make a strong case for a starting spot. His movement without the ball, aggressive pressing, and ability to stretch defensive lines offer Argentina a different attacking profile. Whether it's Lautaro or Julian who gets the nod, one thing won't change: Argentina's game plan will revolve around creating the best possible situations for Lionel Messi. If they can consistently get him on the ball in dangerous areas, they'll feel confident about their chances of reaching the quarterfinals. No matter how well Egypt prepare, this match will ultimately come down to execution. Their game plan is clear: stay compact, defend as a unit, and strike quickly whenever Argentina leaves space behind. If they can frustrate the defending champions early, they'll give themselves a real chance of making this a much tougher contest than many people expect. Here's a look at Egypt's predicted starting lineup. Mohamed El-Shenawi is expected to start in goal, bringing experience and leadership from the back. Ahmed Hafez is likely to feature at left back, while Hani is expected to start on the right side of the defense. In the middle, Ibrahim and Rabia should form the central defensive partnership, with the responsibility of keeping Argentina's attack as quiet as possible. Ahead of them, Marwan Ataya and Hamdi Fati are expected to anchor the midfield. Their biggest challenge will be staying disciplined for the full 90 minutes, cutting off passing lanes, and making it difficult for Lionel Messi to receive the ball in dangerous areas. Against a player with Messi's quality, even one moment of lost concentration can completely change the match. Further forward, Omar Marmoush and Imam Asher are expected to provide speed and energy on the flanks, while Mohamed Salah will be the player Egypt look to whenever they need something special. His movement, creativity, and ability to deliver the final pass make him the focal point of Egypt's attack. Zizou is expected to lead the line and will be hoping to convert any chances that come his way. Even with Egypt's strengths, Argentina still enter this match as the clear favorites. They have more experience in knockout football, incredible quality across the pitch, and, of course, Lionel Messi, a player who has made the difference time and time again on the biggest stage. My prediction? I'm going with a 3-0 victory for Argentina. I think they'll control possession, create the better chances, and eventually wear Egypt down over the course of the match. That said, this is the FIFA World Cup, where surprises can happen when you least expect them, so nothing is guaranteed until the final whistle. Now I want to hear from you. What's your prediction for Argentina versus Egypt? Will Argentina move one step closer to defending their World Cup title? Or can Egypt pull off one of the biggest upsets of the tournament? Drop your score prediction and your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this match preview, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with other football fans. Your support really helps the channel grow, and there'll be plenty more FIFA World Cup 2026 coverage coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.